Got it finished up. Almost. Got to bevel these edges. I've got this strap tied down. I even screwed down the trash can. It does have a bag, and that will close itself. Grill, she's had better days, but I was able to get it up on a piece of that old post. This is the very reason I don't like to do things in the dark. Missed a screw that holds this block down. Looks a little cobbled, but I mean, I got the propane tank down in it. That thing ain't much anymore. It's about gone. Still got to redo these steps. The edge on this looks fine, but you can see we got some cobbling here that's too long. Need to trim those up, put us a board to the inside of this. These are out of square, so it looks like they all need to just come this way. Obviously this side is down, and you know, some of these boards ain't the best. Now the board's gonna be okay. There ain't no way to straighten that. That's oak. Same thing here. I was able to find some boards out here. We got a wide board, and then just like that one there, I think those are bowed down. I might be able to take the screws back out of those and pull them up. And then I put this little piece of trim in here. I thought about putting a little, like a little decorative, just something right there. Nothing fancy. I tried to take some of my white spray paint and clean up the scabs. I eyeballed that, man. So it's pretty decent. It's not perfect, obviously. Now that top board might be straight. You know, this, I think this board here is a little bit straighter than our piece. It's scabbed together, and you know, if you was to jack it up together, or kind of, I got a big clamp, maybe clamp it down. I don't know. I flipped that upside down to make it work, but it's under tension. You know, it's not like it's loose hanging there. It's actually under tension. Now, will it stay that way? I don't know. Pretty close to being beautiful. Got some nastiness on this step. I might have to unscrew that, pick it up, get something to the back. It needs replaced. But it's a scab job, man. I've seen scabs do it before. That's basically where we're at. I mean, it's still got some spots that are doing this. I think it's like 3 or 4 spots. So I'm going to put some wood to the back. I don't think our bow tie is going to make it. I just really like the way this front looks now. Other than the big gap. You know, that big gap, a guy's going to have to maybe jack that up. You can see it in the wood. You know, it's got that belly in it. And that one came out pretty straight. But it's all one piece. And a little piece of trim in the front. You know, it's live edge. And then that's kind of what I'm going to do over here on the steps. I got some of this right here. I'm going to put that live edge up on the sides once I get them all trimmed up. And, you know, it's just going to kind of be live edge from the bottom to the top, and just, you know, decorative, both sides. I was going to try to use one of these posts, maybe put me a handrail in on that side to maybe keep people on that side of the steps. Obviously, you know, need to do something different there. But you probably need like 2 2x12s. It needs a stringer in the middle. I don't know. I was almost thinking about getting some concrete, make some concrete steps. Be a better option. But I was just going to put a piece of decorative trim on this side and that side, but I'm going to put the post and a handrail first, and then probably just be pieces on the inside. Just something to make it look a little bit better. I might even take those license plates off and, you know, just kind of clean it all up. It needs it. But there she is. And like I say, man, you know, some of them boards got some nasty bows. But if I could just clean it up, at least they got steps. It's a patch job. I'm repeating myself. I'm tired. And like you see, you can catch your foot there. This one's pretty serious. But it'll keep you from going off the porch in the middle of the night, hopefully. But I think I might be able to get that to draw up some. I don't think it's that bad, because you get down here. And I could do that. Oh, that right there just went in beautiful. Now, it's a little rotted, but I was able to clean it up. All the way on the edge, we got that piece of metal out there. Once I picked the center up, it was beautiful. And that is under pressure. Man, that's stout. And these boards don't even meet no wood. I just got out here this morning, paid no mind to my no socks. You know, these are just meeting up, but right here's the wood. And right here's the wood. So a guy might need to throw a couple 2x4s together. I don't know if it'd even be worth it, really. I'm not really going to do much else to it. But let's see, I can find you a board that I'm talking about, like right here. One of these. It felt spongy, yeah. A little spongy. Right there's a spongy one. You know, they need a piece of wood and the holes have backed out. There was another one. There was another one. See, that's a little spongy, and I think this one's the same way. Yeah. But the wood's still good. Good enough for a scab job. Pick on it, talk about it, don't really care. But I got that put down on a 4x4. And like I said, I missed a screw in the darkness last night. I took a small nap, got back up, but I've got it cleaned up enough to be presentable. It just needs a couple more little pieces of wood under it. And then hopefully we can get this step situated to where it's up level. Get some cribbing either under it or whatever it takes. It needs to go this way. It needs to be pulled this way. I don't know if that's such a big deal, but it might be. I might have to throw one of them, just throw an anchor in the ground with a piece of string and see if I can't get it pulled over. You know, I don't know. We'll see. I'm limited on wood. I don't think I got any screws left that are just ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Torx bit, done. You're going to have to dig. I'm going to have to dig. It's probably going to be regular screws instead of exterior. So, but just trying to get her cleaned up. That's probably going to be the patch job for the year.